What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Panda, and I'm coming at you today with another little quick video. Before we get started on today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel because doing those things helps to push my videos through the YouTube algorithm. So if you're ready, let's get started on today's topic. Let me share my screen.
I am on my way up to the precinct because I just got a call from the detective, and this detective was very different from the last detective. The last detectives, they was telling her all types of stuff. Oh, she not here. You not coming to my house. He called. He said, I have her. I went in there and got her. And apparently, me saying I don't know what to do next is not an option. Oh God.
I'm glad that the police officer was able to go into the lady's house and get Mikayla out of there because she didn't belong in there in the first place. I can tell that this situation is taking its toll on Jasmine. She looks very, 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 very tired. Her energy is like completely different, because it's just too much to deal with. It's ongoing. The girl leaves. Jasmine goes to go get her or whatever the case is, and then she runs away again. And that's because you have another parent in another household that is basically condoning Mikayla's behavior and putting things into her head. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, making Mikayla feel like it's okay that she can be disrespectful. There's no fear, because my thing is, if she felt like if she leaves and she has nowhere to go, that will make you straighten up, because nobody wants to be homeless. First of all, in New York City, it's cold. It's snow on the ground. But if she feels that she can act up and cut up and, do all of these things, and she can go over to the boyfriend's house and the mom is going to allow her to stay there, then that's not going to make her behave herself, because the mother is with it. And the question is why? That's weird to me. That's really weird. Sorry, guys.
I don't know what to do next. I'm going to seek legal advice to see if there's anything that I can do that will prevent this mother from letting this 13-year-old sleep in her house.
At this point, Jazz, I think you might have to get a restraining order against that mom. I know that's her boyfriend and everything, but you might have to get a restraining order against her, because what I think that would do is maybe protect her and protect Jazz in such a way, so if Mikayla goes over there, basically what I'm saying is, if there's a restraining order in place to keep the lady away from Mikayla, so that she can't go into that house, something has to give. There has to be some type of separation. Like, I don't know if she has to switch schools. I don't know if she has to move altogether. Something has to, nobody's invincible. Okay? There has to be a way to put a stop to this. She gonna have to start with a restraining order so that she can't enter that house. If she's caught at that house, then have that woman locked up every single solitary time. If she knows that her behind is going to get locked up, then maybe she will stop her from coming over there. There's a difference, because now the law is on your behind.
Because why are you letting her sleep in your house? So the more that she knows she has somewhere to go and she has somewhere to run, she's going to continue to do it. Right. Sad thing is, and again, and still, nobody is not telling this child she cannot be whatever she wants to be to this boy, because apparently no one can stop it. But you cannot.
Yes, you can stop it. Words have power. Stop saying that, because when you say that, you already speaking defeat into existence. Okay? You are the parent. You have to put your foot down with her. You have to put your foot down. Okay? If you have to stop giving her things, she does not have a job. She is a child. She lives under your roof. You are the authority in that house. You allowing this girl too much freedom and too much leeway to do what she wants to do. Take her money away from her. Give her a roof over her head, clothes on her back, wash her clothes, do what you're supposed to do under those guidelines. All of those extra things, as far as giving her money to catch trains and giving her money to do this and giving her money to do that, no. Every time she make moves and go somewhere, she want to go to the store, you go with her to the store. You're a content creator. Pick up your camera and whatever it is and vlog. You know, me and Mikayla's going da da da. You know how you do. Everything is content because you are a daily vlogger. Okay? Get up, go right with her. She going to the store, go with her. She going to the therapist, go with her. She going to school, go with her. Even if you got to film, that's what you do. And make your bread. 2-for-1 special. Keep an eye on your daughter, even if you got to move her into the bedroom with you. She ain't got to sleep in the bed with you. Put her in the on the air mattress or something and keep an eye on her. Because she's trying to get loose. She is getting loose. You're going to have to keep her on a very short, tight leash. Or she's going to drive you crazy.
Live under my roof and sleep in a 13-year-old boy's house. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. And because I'm the only adult saying this, and you have another adult in your ear saying, hey, you can come live with me, it's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
The question is why though? Nobody else don't find that weird? Why is this lady okay with this teenager, 13-year-old girl? She's at the top of being a teenager. She's not even a teenager all the way, like a 15, 16, 17. She's 13. She just turned into a teenager. Why is she okay, this parent, this boy's mom, okay with this young lady who knows she's giving her mother absolute hell, being disrespectful, talking back, running away, doing all this BS that she is doing? Why is this woman okay with this young lady being in her house, knowing all of these things are occurring? I'm not understanding. Am I missing something? There's something going on here. There's something wrong. This feels wrong.
Why should she care? So here I am. It's like snowing and sleeting and everything else and outside. I'm about to head up to the precinct and I'm going to listen to what everybody has to say. And I'm going to hope that somebody has some type of sound advice, because at this point I'm drained and I think I'm mentally clocked out. Like I don't have answers in me anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I've exhausted every option. Bro, I've been at the precinct for so long, been at the school. When I tell y'all, this ain't no kid acting out. This is not no like a teenager acting out. This is mental health, bro. She has a condition, son. Like, people are not understanding. This is not no acting out because of a little boy. This is mental health. The little girl lied to the police and told them that I abused her. Police don't see.
Oh, hell to the nah. No. You gonna have to buckle down and be a little bit more stern with her, yo. You can't gentle parent with that particular child. Because what's gonna happen is, if you don't sit up there and get ahead of this and get this situation together, it's gonna be a domino effect with the other children. You got Faith, you got Carter, you got Alyssa. It's gonna be a domino effect. Faith is right up underneath. Faith is gonna be 12 soon. Okay? And Carter is right behind her. They are watching her. And they are watching you to see how you are going to handle her. And if you don't get this situation squared away, Faith gonna be trying to do what she see Mikayla do. Because she knows that Mikayla gets away with it. She's gonna try to do it. And then Carter gonna try to do it because he see Faith doing it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get ahead of this. Because she's gonna sit up there and it's gonna spill into your other children. And now you gonna have 3 or all 4 of them going up against only just you. What does Kaisha say about this? You need some type of support. You need a support system. I understand she has Cairo and everything. You help her out with Cairo. You need support, even if she can't just do nothing but just offer like some type of moral support, a shoulder to cry on or whatever. Like, I hate to see her like this.
No scratches, no nothing. She says she need medical attention, so they called the EMTs. EMTs say she just fine. Because she made the accusations, they had to call ACS. ACS supervisor signs off and sends her home with me. She says she not coming in the house, take her to school. I take her to school, we go on a meeting.
Wait a minute. First of all, who is she to tell you that she's not coming in the house? Take her to school. Who is she talking to? Who you talking to? Don't let her talk to you like that, my nigga. You from Brooklyn? Buck up and act like you from Brooklyn, Jazz. Stop letting them kids talk crazy to you like that. You ain't got to put your hands on her to discipline her. Take stuff away. You give them so many things, which means you have a lot of power to utilize to take things away from her. That's where her power is coming in at, because she knows that you have a kind and gentle heart and a gentle spirit and a loving spirit, and you're very giving to everybody who's around you. You are a giver, and you have empathy, and you look out for anybody who is around you, and I like that. But at the end of the day, she is taking advantage of you. She is cunning and she is manipulative. And now she is lying on you and making it seem like you are an abuser, and you are not that. Take things away from her. Phone away from her. Buy her sneakers. Buy her a $40 pair of Nikes from an outlet somewhere. Do her hair in basic styles. Go to the beauty supply store, get her some edge control, gel, basic stuff, shampoo, because she got to keep her hair clean. She got to keep her hair conditioned. Get her some conditioner, high oil treatment stuff to treat her hair, combs, brushes, everything she needs to style her hair, and let her wear her own hair. She got a nice grade of hair. I've seen them. All your daughters got nice hair. They got a head full of hair. Don't silk press it or nothing. Tell her to put some water, some leave-in conditioner, and brush it up in a nice ponytail and be done. Long as it look nice and neat. She don't need no silk press. She don't need no long braids. She don't need none of that stuff, because she doesn't know how to act. She knows that in spite of how she acts, you are going to give her anyway. Make sure she eat, put a roof over her head, give her the bare necessities. She has to feel this. What is the punishment? Where's the punishment coming in at? Don't act defeated. Buck up. What is the punishment? Stop her from going over that boy house. She asked you, can she go to the boy house? The answer is no, and be firm. And don't change your mind. If she going to the what's name, go everywhere with her. She go to the doctor, go with her. You want to hear what the doctor says. You want to hear what the therapist says. She don't get no freedom. I don't care if you got to go in the bathroom with her. You want to go everywhere with her. She cannot be trusted. She has too much freedom. You got to pull back and pull the reins.
She's sitting in these people's face telling them, like, I don't want to go home with my mother. I want to go live with the boy because his mother said I can live there. And everybody's telling her why that's not acceptable. And that's
First of all, that mother is wrong. She does not have a right. She does not. She needs somebody to smack fire out her. Did I say that? Yes, I did. She needs somebody to smack fire out of her. But don't do that. Don't do that, because if you do that, she's going to press charges on you. Don't do that. But you make sure you get a restraining order to keep your daughter out that house. She is a minor. She don't have no business with that minor in her house, because you did not give her your permission to. Create a paper trail, Jazz. You don't let nobody run you like that. I wish I lived closer to you. I really wish I did.
it's not okay. And she's looking at all of us in our face like, well, I'm going to, oh, well. Like,
That bitch don't have the authority to tell her that she can come live with her. She don't have the authority to tell her that, and I got a problem with that. She got a lot of nerve. She don't have the permission. Who is she? She's not an aunt. She's not a family member. She's not your friend. She don't have a right to tell her that she could come stay over there.
Like, it's like, bro, at this point, she's not competent enough to decipher right from wrong. And I'm tired, son.
Yes, she is. She's competent enough. She knows exactly what she is doing. You don't give her enough credit. Yes, she is. She just knows that when she does something, she knows that there's no real consequence. Nothing is really for real going to happen to her. Nothing's going to be taken away. Nothing's going to happen. That's what she's doing. She know what she's doing. Yeah, she do got some mental health issues, but that doesn't mean that she's not smart enough to understand right from wrong. Yes, she do. She know what she doing. She was smart enough to lie to them people. She knew she was lying. She know you don't be touching her, so she knows that. She know what she doing.
dealt with ACS a day in my life. Now these people have to come into my home. Like, I thank God I got a camera in my house. Thank God. Ask her what day and what time I abused her, please, so I could put.
Jazz, I don't know. You might have to take the L on this one and just let her go into a group home for a little minute. Since she wanted a taste of what the world is like, and she want a taste of life without you, you might have to just kind of let her go into a group home setting for a little while and see how they'll steal her clothes, how they want to fight her all the time, how they be stealing her toiletries, how they be taking stuff from her, how they be wanting to just put their hands on her all the time, how the adults in there don't care, people will be touching on her. She will be begging you to come home. She doesn't know the lifestyle that you give her. I understand, in spite of the fact that she always sit up there and throwing up in your face that you have a small 2-bedroom apartment. It's cold outside. You got a roof over your head. You got a bathroom to bathe and wash up in. You have a living room. Yeah, you're not homeless. You're not sleeping from house to house, so you're responsible. She needs to feel this somehow. Only you could figure out what her consequence should be, but she has to have a consequence. You got to look and think about your other children. I ain't saying that you got to leave her there. You don't have to leave her there, but just give her a taste of it for a little while since she wants to go. Sometimes you got to call people bluff because she don't think that you would do that to her. You know, she hears you. She don't think that you would do that to her though. But she got to feel this.
Pull it up on camera. Day and time they said I abused her. She was in the living room making TikToks. Here, look at the footage. This is mental health. And this girl, she has it backwards. She think if she ruins my life, she could get closer to the boy. ACS don't work that.
The bottom line is somebody else is in your daughter's ear that obviously has more power than you, has more authority than you, and has more control than you. There's an outside influence that's influencing your child that does not have her best interest at heart, because if she did as a mother first and as a woman, she would not be condoning what this young lady is doing, knowing how you feel. I don't know if she's jealous because you're a pretty big YouTuber. You're pretty big on social media. And that could be, you have people that will be jealous of that and try to ruin you. You understand? It could be that. And also she might see dollar signs behind her because she would probably qualify with her being in her house for food stamps. She probably would qualify for getting extra income and extra money. She can foster her and different things. She's looking at that part, but that doesn't mean that even if she did get that extra money for her being in the house, that she's going to take that money and provide for her the way that you would provide for her. Everybody's not going to treat her the way that you would treat her. And she has to understand that.
That way, Bookie. If there was ever a reason for ACS to take y'all away from me, you're going into the system. What do you think? Son. This kid me. Look at my shirt, Red. Look just homeless as I feel. Today has been long, draining, and tiring. I've been to the precinct, got to the precinct, couldn't get her because she said she was abused or injured or something of that sort. So EMTs had to come. EMTs checked out, said she was clear. Police officers had to sign off, said there was no visible abuse. Then they called ACS.
I'm not surprised by that. We all know that Jasmine do not beat them kids. She is not like that with them. She is very gentle. Very, very gentle. I've watched like almost all her videos and different things like that. She does not beat them kids at all. Nobody can't even say that about her. Like, she is like the sweetest human being like ever. Okay?
Yep. Got an ACS case. It's first time for everything, huh? So the ACS worker just left because then she had to come out to the house. She had to see the whole house. She had to talk to each kid individually. Sometimes you laugh because you can't believe this is your life. I feel so bad that the city resources is being wasted. Because every conversation we had with every personnel.
No, their resources wasn't being wasted. That is their job. If she keeps running away, then you as a taxpayer have a right to call them to go and get her behind and bring her behind back home. Okay? It's not being wasted. Don't feel that way.
Today led back to the same thing. I just want to be there. But God never does something for nothing. Before, I was saying, no, you can't be there. And it was, my mom is a mean mom. Oh, but now the ACS worker said, now if you go there, I'm coming. And the police said, now if you go there, I'm coming.
You see how God works? You see how God works? Because even God getting sick of it too. You know, you can't keep doing things and feeling like nobody's going to believe what Jasmine says because you're the child. That's the way they condition these kids to think, that they can just do anything and say anything and talk to their parents anyway, and the parent can't hit because if you hit me, I'm calling the cops. the cops are going to take my side, and the ACS workers, well, we don't call them ACS where I come from, we call it DIFAS. It's Division of Youth and Family Services. Anybody from my area, they know that's the acronym, but the acronym is DIFAS. Basically, it's basically the same thing as ACS. They have the power and authority to remove kids out of your household or whatever. But I'm glad that you did get the authorities involved to cover yourself, because you ain't no telling what entity and what power this woman has over your daughter. You don't know what type of games that people play. People are evil. You don't know what she is saying to Mikayla to try to turn her against you. Mikayla is vulnerable right now because she's young. She's a teenager and she's going through a lot right now, and she's rebelling. She's going through her rebellious stage. And then this boy's mother, this young man and his mother is not making the situation any better. I think you need to try to stop her from seeing this young man. This relationship is not healthy. Her behavior is changing and not for the good. And they need to go. That's not the type of people you want around your child, because they are going against you and creating tension between you and your daughter. And it's not good.
So it's not just me that's gonna pop up. I am learning to let go and let God. As long as my heart is clear and I know I'm doing all that I can physically do, it's time for me to pour some energy into my other children. That's what it's time for me to do. My babies have been suffering, and I will never allow them to suffer again. It is time for me to give some good vibes, some good energy. I don't know. Maybe I can pay next week, y'all know. So maybe I'll do like a little trip or something, like, or maybe like a dinner. I don't know. I gotta do.
I think that would be a good idea, because this situation is extremely draining. I know that you are emotionally tired. You are mentally tired. You are physically tired. And your kids feel what you feel. They see what you are going through, and they probably don't like it either. And you should pour a little bit of love into them, because I'm sure that Mikayla is attention seeking, it seems like. And she seems like right now she's the star of the show. And they're just kind of in the background, because you kind of have to focus on her right now, because she keeps running away to get attention from the boy. She's getting attention from the boy's mom. She's getting attention from you. She's getting attention from the police. She's getting attention from the ACS worker. She's getting attention from everybody. So basically, she's the star of the show. And the other kids are kind of like in the background, because you have to pour your focus into her, because she's running away. So I think it would be a great idea for you to, I know you definitely can afford it, to take a nice trip somewhere and go spend some time with them. Don't take Mikayla with you. She doesn't deserve to go. I think that you should see if you can ask a family member. You and your sister pretty cool, and see if Mikayla can temporarily stay with you while you and the kids go away for maybe a weekend or whatever length of time. And just make sure you leave her a couple of dollars so she can be able to feed her and do whatever. And you and the kids go somewhere and have fun, and explain to her until her behavior gets better. She will not be able to participate in any fun activities with the family until she gets her behavior together. Okay? You don't reward bad behavior. When the kids go to the store and get snacks, don't get her anything. When you take them out places, she cannot go. And she don't leave her at home alone, because you know she's either going to run away or she's going to sneak the boy over to your house, even with the camera in there. So just be firm, be strong, and know that this too shall pass. Just stand firm. Continue to hold it down and hold it together. Don't let nobody destroy your household. You do what you got to do to make yourself happy and make your kids happy. And that's about all I have to say for today. This is sad. It's a very, very, very sad situation. I hope it gets better. Drop down in the comment section and tell me what your thoughts is about today's topic. I love you all. Thank you for listening, and be blessed. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, because doing those things helps to push my videos through the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, and be blessed. Good night.